A 71-year-old woman in Pine Bluff is in the hospital tonight after being shot earlier this afternoon. The suspect barricaded himself in his home shortly after, which led to a standoff with both Pine Bluff police and the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. THV 11's Catherine Rowley was at the scene earlier and is back with the latest. Catherine?
Well, the call came in to the Pine Bluff Police Dispatch around 2:20 this afternoon. Witnesses at the scene identified Will Jenkins as the alleged shooter. Witnesses also identified that vehicle that Jenkins allegedly left the scene in. That's when officers went to the 400 block of South Cherry Street.
Knocked on the door, tried to make contact with him. He did talk to them for a little while from inside the house, but refused to come out. Negotiators went over to the house, made contact with him for a little bit.
After interactions with law enforcement, Jenkins stopped communicating with the officers on site. This comes after he allegedly shot a woman and fled to his residence. And SWAT was deployed after officers received no response to their communication.
They introduced CS gas, which commonly known as tear gas, into the house, trying to get Mr. Jenkins to come out on his own. He still wouldn't communicate, wouldn't come out of the house.
After the tear gas was introduced and more attempts to contact Jenkins, SWAT entered the house where they took him into custody.
He was in a very lethargic state. We don't know the medical reason for his lethargic state, but the officers, SWAT officers, knowing that he was probably in not really good condition, pulled him out of the house quickly, called for an ambulance. They loaded him onto the gurney and took him straight over to Jefferson Hospital.
The residence where the standoff took place is less than 2 blocks away from Jefferson Regional and located off of a busy road, a road that James Rapper calls home. His house just across the street from the Jenkins residence.
And I looked out and I saw police officers parked over here at the house, and I didn't know what was going on, and I thought it was just a car accident, but I looked out and then all of a sudden, Pine Bluff police officers and everybody started showing up right and left.
Rapper said that he heard officers ask Jenkins to come out and try to de-escalate the standoff, and eventually heard the tear gas be deployed into the house.
You can watch it on the movies, but whenever you actually see it happen, that's really different. That's really different. And to watch it happen, it's not something that you want to watch.
Now, the victim is stable. Once medically cleared, Jenkins will face charges of domestic battery in the first degree. This is still an ongoing investigation. If you have any tips in this case, you are asked to call the Pine Bluff Police Department. Those numbers are on our website, thv11.com.